The processional for the College of Business Administration begins. Candidates for the Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Business Administration degrees. Faculty and candidates of e-business. Faculty and candidates of technology and operations management. Faculty and candidates of computer information systems. faculty and candidates of finance, real estate, and law. Faculty and candidates of accounting. Faculty and candidates of management and human resources. Faculty and candidates of international business. Faculty and candidates of marketing management. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Lapidus, President Ortiz, and party. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise as student Cindy Varghese performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I would like to thank Cindy for her performance. Please be seated.
Good morning. What a great looking group. Must be College of Business graduates. My name is Rich Lapidus, and it's my privilege to serve as Dean of the College of Business Administration. I'd like to welcome you to our commencement exercises. Let's hear it one more time for the class of 2012. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the college, I offer congratulations to our graduates and a special welcome to their families and friends who join us today. It now gives me great pleasure to recognize the distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names, but please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. Dr. Ed Barnes, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Mr. Scott Warrington, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Doug Freer, Vice President for Student Affairs. And Mr. John McGuthrie, Chief Information Officer for Instructional and Information Technology. Thank you all very much for being with us today. Other members of the platform party will be introduced as they speak. I'd also like to introduce Betty Ortiz, our First Lady and wife of President J. Michael Ortiz. Betty, thank you for joining our celebration today. I would now like to call on Dr. J. Michael Ortiz, President of Cal Poly Pomona, for his welcome and introductory remarks. President Ortiz.
Thank you, Dean Lapidus. Hello, graduates. Are we having fun yet? You have the reputation of being the fun group, so I thought I'd ask that question. On behalf of the faculty and staff of this great university, I am honored to welcome you here. Here's something that you may not know or understand, but this will stand as one of the most memorable moments of your life. How do I know? Let's face it, millennials like you stay engaged. Just look around. There are countless smartphones in action, taking video, sending text messages, tweeting. There are hundreds of you posting images on your Facebook site and typing things like OMG and ROTFL and LMAO and countless other initials that confuse people in my age bracket. You are a generation that records history unlike any other. And sometimes that's good. And if you watch TMZ, sometimes it's bad. Today is the end of one journey, but the beginning of another. University life may be over for now, but your education continues forever. Commencement is an emotional time for you and your family, and I am privileged to be at center stage. WTG, and for the old folks, that's way to go. I always like to remind our graduates something important. You did not reach this milestone on your own. There are a lot of people who walked alongside you and helped you along the way. Take a moment to reflect on that special professor who may have helped you through a rough patch, or the sacrifices your parents, family, partner, or spouse made so you could walk on this stage today. So graduates, let's all stand up, turn around, and join me in giving those people a well-deserved round of applause. And here are a handful of others that deserve your recognition. This event comes together thanks to the extraordinary effort of our commencement team and volunteers, led by Diane Carter from INIT, Teresa Navarro-Rodriguez from my office, the commencement committee, and many, many volunteers. Please join me in celebrating their efforts. We spend our college years anxiously awaiting graduation and our remaining years reflecting on some of the best times of our lives. How do you stay connected? NTW, or not to worry. When you cross the stage today, excuse me, when you cross the stage today, you become a Bronco for life. And with membership comes privileges. The Cal Poly Pomona Alumni Association has partnered with Microsoft Live EDU to provide each of you with a free email address for life. What better way to stay connected to those BFFs, even the old folks know that one, who have been so important over the past few years. For those family members and friends that are still wondering what type of gift to buy today's graduates, there are flyers that provide you with information and the opportunity to purchase a membership in the Alumni Association, and just stop by the information booths, and with a membership you will get a DVD of this event. There are phrases in pop culture that have stood the test of time. When you hear, "Let the games begin," you know I'm talking about the Olympics. When you hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines," you know I'm talking about the Indianapolis 500. So what are the two most important words that a president can say at commencement? In conclusion. On that note, please accept my heartfelt congratulations. And since I will be greeting you as you come across the stage, SYS, or see you soon.
Thank you, President Ortiz. As I was thinking about what to say at today's commencement ceremony, I found myself reflecting upon this last year's interactions and experiences with students. And I once again reaffirmed how privileged and proud I am to have the opportunity to serve the Cal Poly Pomona community. We have so many incredible students in this college who every day enrich the campus life of the institution. As Dean of the college, students often stop and thank me for supporting something they're working on, or to share a story about how a faculty or staff member helped them in some way. They tell me that they appreciate me sharing my time with them because it makes them feel important and provides confirmation that they can somehow make a difference. However, I find that students so often tend to view the benefits of our interaction as one-directional. But I'm here to tell you that they have it wrong, because these student interactions show me that I can make a difference, and that every day I can learn valuable lessons from them about academic issues and life itself. I would like to share with you this morning 3 student stories that celebrate the unyielding spirit of purpose that is our College of Business student body. At 62 years young, Terry Mitchell has led a remarkable life. As a teen, she competed in the Junior Olympics despite having diabetes. She spent her 20s and 30s traveling the world with her military family and ran 3 marathons in her late 40s. This management and human resources graduate can only describe her attitude toward life in one word: tenacious. Still, there was always one thing that made Terry slightly insecure. She never had a college degree. Although a talented student, Terry married soon after high school in the Vietnam War era and quickly put the needs of her family first. She paid particular attention to her only child, a lovely daughter named Holly, who had a hole in her heart and required surgery at a very young age. Ultimately, Terry would only consider college once Holly finished high school. All of that changed when a friend innocently suggested that they take a golf class at a community college. Terry got an A and received an immediate confidence boost. Then, out of curiosity, Terry took a math class and was surprised by how much she remembered from her high school days. She earned an A again. Another class yielded yet another A. Pretty soon, she found herself on track to earning her associate's degree. By taking one class at a time, it took this great-grandmother 11 years to graduate from Mount Sac. She then transferred to Cal Poly and enrolled in one class a quarter. In all, it would take her 22 years before she could be able to sit with us today and walk the stage with the rest of the graduates. As many of our working students can attest, balancing a full-time job and being a college student has its challenges. Terry would commute more than 80 miles a day from her home in Diamond Bar to her administrative job at Northrop Grumman near LAX. There were many days when Terry felt dead tired, and the last thing she wanted to do was go to class. But Terry would force herself to go, and she was always glad she did. Listening to professors and interacting with students gave her an energy boost and made her fatigue seem like a distant memory. Ultimately, she would miss only one class as a college student, and that was to attend her mother's funeral in Ohio. Terry looks forward to the day when she can retire from Northrop Grumman. Her plans, however, do not include staying home and enjoying a relaxing life as a senior citizen. Instead, Terry hopes that once she retires, she will be able to work part-time for an HR department where she can help others reach their career goals. Terry, if I might ask you to stand. All right. Terry, most people run away when faced with their biggest insecurities. You faced yours head on and become an even more tenacious woman. You stand here today as a role model for students both old and young. Congratulations. Years ago, when Mario Wayne Rostro imagined his graduation, I'm sure that he pictured himself with a little less gray hair. But after 15 years, we're glad that he's here with us today. There are many reasons that Mario shouldn't be sitting with us in the audience. As the child of a single mother who got only as far as elementary school in Mexico, Mario grew up in a one-bedroom apartment with 4 other relatives in a gang-infested area near downtown LA. After he graduated from high school with academic honors, his mother was only able to scrape together enough money to pay essential bills and couldn't help Mario with his tuition. After a few months of attending community college, Mario dropped out due to financial constraints. So Mario did what a lot of young people with college dreams but little money do. He joined the military. In 1998, when this country enjoyed relative peace, he enlisted in the Navy, where he was trained to be a highly skilled helicopter mechanic. Then September 11th happened. Months after the Twin Towers horrifyingly collapsed into a cloud of smoke and rubble, Mario could have easily left the military. After all, his 4-year commitment was up, and he could have walked away. But Mario was too devoted to his country. Even though his wife was pregnant, Mario decided to remain in the Navy, enlisting for 4 more years. Mario's extended stint in the military occurred during a time in which this country was engaged in one of its longest wars in our history. It took a toll on Mario's life, some for obvious reasons, and some still unresolved. One sacrifice that still bothers this hands-on dad was the inability to witness the birth of his only child, Christopher. Instead, Mario learned he had become a father while aboard the USS Mobile Bay en route to the Persian Gulf to assist in efforts in Iraq. By 2006, Mario had left the military and earned an associate's degree. But he also lived through the dissolution of his marriage and found himself jobless, a victim of the economy. Mario was not about to let another detour interfere with his dream of a college education. This time, too much was at stake. Mario knew that in order to motivate his only child to go to college, he would have to serve as a role model and earn his bachelor's degree. Thanks to the post-9/11 GI Bill, Mario has been able to study full-time at Cal Poly Pomona, a luxury previously unavailable to him. Since coming to campus, the 34-year-old technology and operations management student has thrived in this academic setting. He's loved his time here, and Mario feels inspired by the professors who he says challenge him to think outside the box and sparked an entrepreneurial drive he didn't know existed. When Mario is not in class, he's spending his time with Christopher, helping his son with his homework, and planning father-son trips. Christopher is in the audience today, and if it is at all possible, he's more excited about this milestone than Mario. Currently, Mario has been spending his free time preparing for the GMAT so that he might earn his MBA. Mario, if you would stand. For so many years, you put the needs of this country and your family before your own. I'm glad that you've shown yourself and others that it's never too late to realize your dreams. Congratulations, Mario. Catherine Meyer began her life on most fragile of terms. Born 2.5 months early, she was only able to breathe with the assistance of ventilators. At one point, she was so completely paralyzed by medication that even the ventilators weren't working on her. In an effort to save her life, air pressure was sent to the maximum level as doctors forced oxygen into Catherine's lungs. The extreme pressure burst one of her lungs and more critically caused a brain hemorrhage. How a newborn weighing less than 4 pounds could survive a brain hemorrhage and endless other complications can only be described as a miracle. But Catherine survived. In early 1990, she left the hospital in the loving arms of her mother, but no one knew the long-term impact Catherine's premature birth and brain bleeding would have on the rest of her life. Over time, Catherine was diagnosed with profound deafness, a condition which makes it difficult for her to distinguish sounds, thus her main way of understanding people is by reading lips. She also suffered permanent scarring of her lungs that makes mild forms of exercise, such as jogging, extremely difficult. Growing up, Catherine was constantly reminded by other children, even adults, how different she was. Some children on the playground demanded to know why she talked differently from everyone else. Others became overly frustrated when they couldn't understand what she was saying and became annoyed when she asked them to repeat sentences. As she got older, other students voiced complaints that the special equipment she used to understand classroom lectures was too much of a distraction. Although she is an optimist by nature, Catherine got an early life lesson that the world can sometimes lack compassion. Given the constant barrage of verbal barbs and strange looks that became a regular part of her young life, it would have been easy for Catherine to succumb to the negativity, but that's not who Catherine is. Instead, she pursued dance and piano and didn't care that those activities relied on her sense of hearing. Despite being unable to hear higher range keys on the piano, Catherine became a very skilled musician who composed her own melodies and received awards at music competitions. Then in high school, Catherine decided to tackle another activity that turned out to be a life-changing experience. She joined the speech and debate team. Early on, Catherine realized that remarks from adult judges could be just as rude and scathing as those she heard on the playground as a young girl. Judges bluntly referred to her pronunciation as horrible and ultimately questioned her ability and involvement on the team. Catherine refused to give up. With the help of her debate team coach, her mother, and older brother and sister, Catherine spent hours upon hours preparing for her speeches. If Catherine had trouble saying a word, she would go over it again and again until she perfected the pronunciation. The time commitment was grueling, but her hard work paid off. Not only did she stop receiving negative remarks from the judges, she became a standout competitor at school, winning awards in her district, even qualifying for statewide speech and debate competitions. Catherine has taken her determination and drive and applied it with great success at Cal Poly Pomona. The entertainment marketing student is a member of the Kellogg's Honor College, heads the College of Business's Advertising Club, and has held several internships, including participation in the Disney College program, which typically accepts only 350 students yearly out of a nationwide applicant pool of over 20,000. She plans to pursue a career in marketing or event planning and would like to earn her MBA in the near future. Now Catherine sits among the class of 2012 graduates, a poised, fearless, and confident young woman who could not conceive of anything getting in her way. To quote Catherine, "It may take a lot of work to achieve your goals and you may want to give up, but you just have to tell yourself to think of the end result and how proud you'll be when you accomplish it. Nobody but yourself is stopping you from achieving that goal." Catherine, if you would please stand. Thanks, Catherine. Roadblocks, seemingly unsurmountable, were presented to you early on, but you never let them interfere with your plans or your outlook on life. You are a true inspiration, and we are so proud to have you in the Cal Poly Pomona family. I chose these student stories because I think they exhibit some of the finest human traits that one can possess. I hope that you will remember and think about the traits of determination, resilience, courage, and compassion, as I know that you will need them at various points in your life. Each of you has a dream. Hold on to that dream, no matter what critics might say. Don't confuse what is with what can be, as we live in a world with limitless possibilities that often reveals that today's dreamers are the realists of tomorrow. John Lennon wrote that life is what happens when you're making plans. Sometimes life is not easy, and the unexpected will turn your world upside down. There will be points in your life when you encounter disappointment, failure, and loss. There will be times when you're confronted with difficult choices, and the path less traveled is the direction that's calling you. Be resilient and demonstrate courage, because these are the moments that might very well define your character and have a catalytic effect on others that surround you. I encourage you to practice compassion, help, understand, and show kindness to others. Elie Wiesel, the Nobel laureate, once said, "The opposite of love isn't hate, the opposite of love is indifference." Make sure that you make a difference in the lives of others and take care of those that surround you, because they often look to you to look out for them. There is no greater satisfaction than knowing that you helped someone else. There's an old proverb that says, there is a choice that you have to make in everything you do. However, you must always keep in mind that the choices you make ultimately make you. I know that each of you will make good choices. Congratulations again, and good luck, class of 2012. I would now like to introduce Oscar Salazar, our very own star, our very own United Business Student Senate President and Senior Class Representative. He will present the senior class gift to President Ortiz. Oscar.
Thank you. Hi, how are you doing?
Well, how are you doing?
Good, good. A little nervous here, but I'm all right. So, what's up, everybody? All right, first and foremost, it would be unfair for me to stand here and not give thanks to those who have made this possible for me. So with that being said, I would like to thank the College of Business Administration for giving me this great opportunity to present a senior class gift. In addition, I would like to thank my friends, Lynn Tino, Jonathan Mosqueda. Thank you so much for everything. In addition, I would also like to thank my family who's sitting right in front of us here, my parents, mom, dad, my in-laws, my sister, my brother, my other sister, my wife, as well as my little. In addition, my daughter, Chelsea Soleil, and my beautiful wife, Patty Salazar. And sorry I forgot to tell you this morning, happy 11th year anniversary. Thank you all for this amazing support through this wonderful journey. We did it, you guys. And now, President Ortiz, Dean Lapidus, members of the stage, and distinguished guests, and my fellow members of Class of 2012. It is tradition at Cal Poly Pomona that the graduating class presents a gift of lasting value to the campus to benefit future generations. So if you've ever watched the clock on the outside of the Bronco bookstore while listening to a band at the University Park, you've used a class gift. Did you know that? No, right? If you've crossed the bridge at the Japanese garden or sat on a bench there, you've used a class gift. The gazebo in the Rose Garden is also a result of a class gift, as are the campus carillons you hear shine throughout the day. This year, it is my honor to present the purified water stations throughout the entire campus as the Class of 2012 gift to Cal Poly Pomona. These particular LK purified water fountains have a counter on them for easy access, okay? Not only will purified water be free and easy accessible for students, but these fountains also serve as a visual and tangible account of Cal Poly Pomona's green and sustainability effort for the entire campus community. President Ortiz, it is a pleasure and an honor, on behalf of the graduating class of 2012, our gift to our alma mater, Cal Poly Pomona.
Thank you, Oscar. I am pleased that the class chose to present something that furthers our efforts to create a carbon-neutral campus and will be used and benefited by the students now and in the future. Thank you, class of 2012.
It now gives me great pleasure to honor students who have shown remarkable commitment to their studies at Cal Poly Pomona and received high marks for their efforts. This year, we have 115 students who have GPAs of 3.5 or higher, and are graduating with cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude honors. Please join me in recognizing their hard work. Out of so many exceptional students, only one can be named valedictorian. This year, Jamie Linden from the accounting department has earned the honor of being the 2012 valedictorian. First, let me tell you a little bit about our valedictorian. After being named valedictorian at Glendora High School, Jamie attended Citrus College and graduated with highest honors. She then transferred to Cal Poly Pomona, where she continued to distinguish herself. Jamie was actively involved in Beta Alpha Psi and Beta Gamma Sigma, an international business honor society. She balanced her coursework with some hands-on learning through an internship at the Ontario Reign and as a youth leader at her church. In the fall, Jamie will begin working at Ernst & Young, specializing in assurance. She strongly believes the education she received from Cal Poly Pomona has equipped her with the skills to excel in her career. She's currently pursuing her CPA licensure, and her ultimate goal is to make partner at Ernst & Young. Congratulations, Jamie.
Thank you, Dean Lapidus. Good morning. I would like to welcome the distinguished faculty, staff, friends, family, and fellow graduates who have come to celebrate this momentous occasion. It is a great honor and privilege to be standing before you representing my fellow graduates. When I first started at Cal Poly, it was my #1 goal to get my education and get out. I am a firm believer that the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. As that theory might look really good on paper, I quickly came to the conclusion that the quarter system thoroughly enjoys turning that perfectly straight black line into a colorful maze of twists and turns. For many of us, college was simply about surviving. We endured countless nights with little to no sleep, cramming for that next exam. Weekends scrambling to get a hold of that MIA group member we haven't seen since the first day of class. A well-balanced diet of Carl's Jr., Panda Express, and food from the vending machines located in Building 9, and justifying that by classifying our walk through campus as a full-body workout as we dodged the longboards and bicycles. But through the lack of sleep and an unbalanced diet, we have all gained something more than any of us had ever anticipated. We not only have an education, but we now all have a direction for our lives. Our path has been formed, and even if you don't think you are 100% ready to tackle each and every obstacle life is about to throw your way. Because face it, you survived something many have not: college. We all know this journey wasn't easy, and we couldn't have done it without a solid support system. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the faculty and staff whom have spent countless hours dedicated to the enrichment of our education. I would also like to thank the family members and friends who have continually motivated us to reach the finish line. Without their committed support, our success would not be possible. Personally, I would like to thank God for every blessed day He gives me, my parents for their unconditional love and supporting every one of my crazy dreams, to my brother for being my hero and constantly providing me with guidance along the way, and to my friends for allowing me to disappear 10 weeks at a time and for reminding me what the word fun really means. I would not be standing up here today without all of your support. Now, as we trade our sweatpants for suits and backpacks for briefcases, I would like to leave you with a thought. Life isn't about the straight, efficient black line from point A to point B. It's not the end result that defines us, but rather the journey along the way that shapes us. I challenge you to embrace the colorful maze of twists and turns in life that provide you with tough obstacles to overcome, new opportunities to grow, unexpected lifelong friendships, and a greater sense of accomplishment when you finally do make it to point B. I wish you the best of luck as you depart from Cal Poly and start a new chapter in your life. I would now like to ask all of you in helping me to congratulate the class of 2012.
Thank you, Jamie. There is another student the college would like to recognize, and that is the recipient of the Julian A. McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence. The award is named after the founding president of Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and it is awarded to a student who has an exemplary academic record and who is actively involved on campus and is committed to bettering the community. It is now my pleasure to present the McPhee Award to Ms. Ashley Warren. Ashley Nicole Warren spent her 4 years at Cal Poly Pomona as a dedicated student and leader, making the Dean's List and President's List almost every quarter. She became involved on campus at the very beginning of her collegiate experience, joining Zeta Tau Alpha sorority, the Professionals in Human Resources Association, and the Cancer Awareness Club. In her role as president of the Professionals in Human Resources Association, Ashley has encouraged many College of Business Administration students to extend their professional networks and step outside their comfort zone. Beyond the classroom, Ashley has interned for McKesson Corporation and was chosen to be a student liaison judge for the Intern Season 2, Cal Poly Pomona's own competition-based reality show. She plans to use her professional experiences in education to pursue her goal of becoming a chief executive. Congratulations again, Ashley. President Ortiz, if you would please join me at the podium to present Ashley with the Julian A. McPhee Award.
Graduating class of 2012. We did it! I would like to extend a personal congratulations to each and every one of you for completing your undergraduate degree and making it through a key milestone in your life. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. But are dreams the only way to acquire the future?" I believe that dreaming is the first step towards reaching your goals and aspirations, but in order to inspire and achieve, much more needs to occur. Inspiration comes not only from dreams, but also from initiative, courage, risk-taking, and leadership. College is a time that grants us the opportunity to find what inspires each of us. We are able to find ourselves, to learn some of life's tough lessons firsthand, and to gain unforgettable memories. During my freshman year at Cal Poly, I was told that this university was known as a commuter school. But I rejected that notion because I believe that everything in life is what you make it, and I was determined to have the college experience that I desired. I decided to find my place in Greek life and to become more involved on campus. It was in Zeta Tau Alpha that I found my home away from home and a place that I was truly able to establish myself. ZTA gave me the courage to stay true to myself and feel secure knowing that I had 100 women behind me supporting me. I learned the lessons of courage and confidence. One must have the courage to stay true to oneself and the confidence to actually do so. With my goal of becoming more engaged on campus, I knew that I wanted to get involved with my major, human resources, but what I did not know was that by getting more tuned in to this aspect of my career, I would learn another key life lesson. This past year, I was the president of Professionals in Human Resources Association, and I had the honor to work with some of the greatest people that I know. Before being on PYRA's executive board, it was difficult for me to trust people, especially people that I had just met. I learned that in order to be a successful leader, one of the most important traits is to have faith in people. The experiences I gained through PYRA are irreplaceable. It is organizations like PYRA and people similar to those on PYRA's executive board that prove trust is possible and necessary. Trusting someone means taking a risk. Some people view taking risks as incredibly intimidating, but I have found certain risks to be genuinely rewarding. As stated by Dr. Leo Buscaglia, the often quoted author and USC professor, the person who risks nothing, does nothing, has nothing, is nothing, and becomes nothing. He may avoid suffering and sorrow, but simply cannot learn and feel and change and grow and love and live. Life is full of risks, so take risks. Face your fears, embrace today, stand your ground, reach for the stars, laugh constantly, love endlessly, trust others, and through everything, always have faith in yourself. During my time at Cal Poly, I was blessed with inspiring teachers whose lessons I will take with me throughout the next chapters of my life. I have made lasting friendships and relationships that I know will last long after graduation. I fell in love with the most amazing guy. I formed a stronger bond with the amazing family that has supported me through everything. And I have gained courage, confidence, happiness, and the inspiration to achieve my goals. To the graduating class, may we strive to do better than our best. May we always be thankful for the professors, friends, and families who support us through life. May we gain a bright and successful future, and may we never, ever lose sight of what is truly important. There is a reason they call today commencement. Graduation is not the end, it is only the beginning. Today does not mark the end of the best years of our lives. Today is the opening of the next best chapter that is to come. Embrace it. Remember, man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Congratulations, class of 2012. Are you ready to graduate?
I would now like to call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Martin Denboer, to present the candidates for the master's degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Business Administration please rise? Okay. President Ortiz, I present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Business Administration. These candidates have all completed the requirements for each of these degrees as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they've been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree. You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, and by the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Business Administration, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. And please be seated.
This time I'd like to introduce Dr. Cheryl Wyrick, Associate Dean, who will award the master's diplomas.
Doctors Gregory Carlton, Robert Hurt, Ahmad Sharabian, and Rita Kumar will have the honor of awarding graduate student diplomas. The graduate business program has 62 candidates in the MSA, MSBA, MBA, and PMBA programs. The outstanding student for the Master's of Business Administration degree is Mr. Paul Garcia with a grade point average of 3.902. The outstanding student for the Master of Science in Business Administration degree is Mr. Matthew Smith with a grade point average of 3.956. The outstanding student for the Master of Science in Accounting degree is Mr. Young Cao with a grade point average of 3.747. The outstanding student for the professional Master of Business Administration degree is Mr. Se Kim with a GPA of 3.63.
Paul Garcia. Se Kim.
Christian Arthur Linkey.
Yuan He. Jose L. Medrano.
Hu Yi Ashley.
Joel Esparza. Jolly Mangish.
Prajesh Patel.
Travis Ford.
Candice Marie McDougall.
Nick Patel.
Christopher Keith Wong.
Christopher Navarro Zaletta. Luis G. Hernandez.
Trevor Scott Bainkey.
Kevin Nephew Jr.
Hua Ming Lin.
Sean Patrick Dugan.
Yingzhu Lai.
Erwin Sosro Partono. Eugene Chen.
Pitsuthita Patanasan. Sasipat Luingalam. Diana Montgomery. Jasmine Zhao. Lin Hui Tan. Workwin Nguyen.
We will now begin the awarding of undergraduate degrees. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Business Administration. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University. and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree. You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, and by the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. In recognition of your new status, will each recipient of the baccalaureate degree please move the tassel to the left? Congratulations.
Ushers, please escort the candidates from the first rows to the stage. Remaining candidates, please remain seated until directed by the ushers. Guests also remain seated until the ceremony is over. I would now like to introduce Dr. Hassan Haladi of the E-Business and Technology and Operations Management programs.
Dr. Jeffrey Geist will join me on stage and assist in awarding the diplomas for E-Business First. The E-Business program has 18 candidates, and the 2012 outstanding student from the program is Mr. Raymond Luna with a grade point average of 3.32.
Raymond Monico Luna.
John Ning.
Luis Manuel Arciga.
Kevin Kang.
Amy Wynn.
Christopher Kavanaugh.
Next, Dr. Geist and I will award diplomas for the Technology and Operations Management program. With 51 candidates in the program, the 2012 outstanding student is Ms. Marlene Esquivel, who graduated with a grade point average of 3.66.
Marlene Esquivel Vega, magna cum laude.
Mario Buenostro.
Liliana Carrillo.
Audrey J. Alberon.
Laura Byrne.
Robert Martinez.
Jordan Brooks.
Elizabeth Suen.
Joshua Dean Peters.
Carmen Coog.
Julian Stephen Plateado.
Richard Raw.
Brian Christopher Henry.
Jonathan Christopher Yu.
Jesse Inestrosa.
Frank James Kelly.
Cesar Daniel Cepeda.
Manuel Pichardo.
Prasangi Maruransi Munendradasa.
David Wood.
Sarah Elizabeth Higgins.
Anjan Amul Purahit.
Yazin Fukori.
Brillian Rusley.
Roman Rezapour, cum laude.
Mario Carrillo.
Spencer Russell Seraphin, cum laude. Andrea Alejandra Salgado.
Jose Angel Perez.
Ronnie Lee Underwood.
Jocelyn Sean Salazar, cum laude.
Octavio Valdivia.
Stephen Henry Carr, cum laude.
Patricia Flores.
David James Evans.
Byron Thomas Malolot.
Justin Brandon Tom.
Craig Lefrancois.
Alexander Jonathan Reyes.
Yujun Wang, cum laude.
Julian Castro.
Shuai Liu. Austin Sprague. Harry Lee.
I would like to introduce Dr. Carlos Navarrete, Chair of the Computer Information Systems Department.
Dr. Drew Juan will join me on stage in awarding the diplomas. Dr. Juan. The Computer Information Systems Department has 129 candidates, and the 2012 outstanding student is Mr. Stephen Krishmary with a grade point average of 3.9.
Jason Ma.
Patrick Michael Alza.
Amanda Sun.
Nathan Michael Ten.
Jimmy Nguyen.
Cornelio Guzman. Jonathan Daniel Vasquez.
Stephen Kretschmary, summa cum laude.
Owen James Caldwell.
Justin Chan Chong.
Michael Richard Benvenesti, cum laude.
Ilju Che.
Gabriel Zavala.
Mark Jaewoo Kim.
David Andrew Strack.
Ryan John Gold.
Oveus Malik.
Kevin Chan.
James Castro.
Rainier Apollonio.
Marjan Gorbanian.
Omar Alejandro Lupercio.
Michael Bobovitz.
Ricardo Casillas, magna cum laude.
Alexander Benjamin Perez.
Andrew Wynn.
Ryan Joel Rico.
Sherwin Aga Mohammed.
Henry Obialisi.
Aden Adamian.
Mina Maher Tofik.
Sean Michael Irvin.
Freddie Daniel Herrera.
Daniel Miller.
Christopher Glenn Colissimo.
Tammy Glow.
Joseph Anthony Queramonte.
Vicky Cow.
Ian M. Clark.
Danny Ali Luevano.
Rico Lee.
Aaron Lee.
Alexander Antonio Alvarez.
David M. Carr.
Kevin Tran.
Aaron Charles Oakden.
Kevin Trong.
Maral Mirzayan.
David Kit Lee.
Victor Cuchilla.
Cameron David Berlino.
Steve Kui Lu, cum laude.
Eric Thomas Mayberry.
Kenny Lee.
Frank Donald McLean III.
Kenneth Anthony Burrell.
John Andrew Cashin.
David Marcel Jackson.
Tracy Galimas.
Gregory William Perry Ray.
Harrison Chang, cum laude.
Kevin Nguyen,
Ronald Martin Singh,
Joshua Avendano,
Stefan Simsey,
Visal Van,
Anthony Tu,
Darwin Pasqua,
Elizac Monroe,
Scott Michael Jefferson,
Calvin Chen,
Brian James Davis,
David Gonzalez,
Terrence Deep,
Jeffrey Venzanochoa,
Jinhyun Chen,
Calvin Macareg,
Wei Chen, Dolores Ruiz,
Mark Mohammed Alzamon,
Jason Robert Florin,
Ricardo Andres Gonzalez,
Joseph Michael Demaris,
Omar Nunsan Pan,
Kevin C. Kwan,
Chi Wei Su,
Sing Ming, summa cum laude,
Tien Hun,
Jeffrey Allen Angelito,
Long Quang,
Anthony Delgadillo,
Raymond Mock,
Brian Obeso,
Wilson Bang Win,
Yunho Chung,
Trung Lu,
Irvin Soriano Santos, Junho Huang, Travis Lebsock,
Wait. This is final. Okay. I would like to introduce now Dr. Shadi Koldi, Chair of the Finance and Real Estate Law Department.
Dr. Majd Mohtasab will assist me in awarding the diplomas. Oh, they're still there?
Syed Munir Hussein,
Ernest Jonathan Del Real,
Kenny Boshi Wang, Richard Joseph Gatewood, magna cum laude,
Okay.
Joseph Mina Tofik, Jerry Trong, Mike Gazavi,
No, you guys wait. Matt is that way, that's Matt. What is that? Okay, hold on. Matt, staff, there. The Finance, Real Estate, and Law Department has 131 candidates, and the 2012 outstanding student is Ms. Kersing Lee with a grade point average of 3.92.
Casey Lee, summa cum laude,
Tom Ing,
Wasif Tawachi,
Chandler Tai,
Donald Daniel Servin,
Melissa Marie Casillas,
Marquez Dixon, McNair Scholar,
Saul Perez,
Matthew Michael Wingert, summa cum laude,
Andrew Michael Spausta, magna cum laude,
Marcos Eduardo Melendez,
Clark Edward Selters, summa cum laude.
Joshua Conrad Caldwell.
Talar Liz Balajian.
Tristan Gerber, magna cum laude.
Haig Eduardo Sarnacian, cum laude.
Andrew Dow.
Rafi Sean Batanian.
Ronald Anthony Cox, Jr., summa cum laude.
Tiffany Marie Smith.
Jamila Abdu.
Alan Bassano.
Gilberto Jauregui.
Max Marco Reyes.
Amber Marie Slankard.
Francisco J. Garcia, Jr.
Alexandra Nicole Corning.
James Dionisio.
David Suyan Dang.
Vincent Lee.
Dui Lin Win.
Alan Wee Huang.
Johnny Doe.
Beatrice Adriana Acevedo.
Hongji Yang.
Jerry Aguilar.
Kevin Charles Warnicki.
Ben Pang Situ.
Franklin DeLay Emerson II.
Robert Fernandez.
Margarita E. Cabrera.
Moses Elias Garcia Rodriguez.
Mariam A. Alvi.
Salvador Joseph Stassi.
Rudy Sainz.
Nathaniel James Blagg.
Andrew King Gain Yi Lee, magna cum laude.
Peter Shin.
Ruhan Arastu.
Nathan Mario Alvarez.
Wyatt Andrew Oropeza.
Christina Marie Surik.
Nicholas Martin Berrigan.
Joseph Manuel Jaime.
Amanpreet Singh Thind, cum laude.
Nancy Chen.
Kyle Richard Porter.
Hin Chuk Chow.
Stephen Bill Makia, magna cum laude.
Samir Naim Siddiqui.
Phi Ang.
David Chan Yol Yang.
Maher Bitar.
Bilson Lee.
Tringo Q Trong, summa cum laude.
Zhu Zhang.
Max Alatori.
Shui Pin He.
Maher Yassin.
Jing Jing Yu.
Eric Ryan Schneider.
Sylvia Ng.
Aaron Keiko Takao.
Kevin Edward Solona.
Eileen Yilin Wang.
Celine Booth.
Patrick Abramian.
Hunter Bruce Martinet.
Victor On.
Ricky Hugh Fawn.
Travis Michael Brockmeyer.
Heriberto Hernandez, cum laude.
Sinyi Wong Christie.
Rudy Andres Briseño, summa cum laude.
Wilson Cito.
Jordan James Santana.
Claudia Cecilia Reyes.
Vanessa Loren Gonzalez.
David Tang.
Vicky Mike Prohoroff.
Eric Lee.
Lyle Lai Lee.
Nina Socorro de la Rosa Nieto.
Vishnu M. Reddy.
Sopona Ork.
Mengthi Cham.
Bryant Orta.
Taylor Joseph Valoni, cum laude.
Lualina Laura Deng. Lucinda Antun.
I would like to introduce Dr. Hassan Hefzi, Interim Chair of the Accounting Department.
Dr. Martin will join me on this stage to assist in awarding the diplomas. The accounting department has 200 candidates, and the 2012 outstanding student is Ms. Nicolina Russo with a grade point average of 3.8.
Nicolina Angeli Russo, summa cum laude, President's Council Scholar.
Chanel Uriarte, magna cum laude.
Gerardo Villanueva.
Matt Scott Page.
Daniel Salazar.
Jordan Daniel Haynes, cum laude.
Stacy Ann Hoylett.
Catherine Anush Margardichian.
Yatziri Alarcon.
Patrick Avelino Reyes, cum laude.
Cynthia Cifuentes.
Ohan Kamal Stefan.
Erdi Demelco, summa cum laude.
Brian Berrigan, cum laude.
Peter Michael Chacon.
James Aguila.
Darren Michael Greenberg.
Kosuke Richard Tamiki.
Abraham Marquez.
Jamie Elizabeth Linden, summa cum laude.
Karihi Chargalov, summa cum laude, President's Council Scholar.
Richard William Otto.
John Kwan Nam, cum laude.
Scott Allen Bradich.
Steffi Villegas Edulan, cum laude.
Jessica Leanne Smith.
Heriberto Hernandez.
Jose Luis Santos.
Tanisha Mitchell. Victor Moreno. Lam King Tran.
Stephanie Sierra Burgess.
Elena Tapia.
Jessica Michelle Chavez.
Joanna Mary Garcia.
Alexandria Nicole Robertson.
Andrea Lucero Ramirez.
Miriam Moadel.
Isabel Madeline Dunca.
Amber Shahan Liu.
Angela Hongtian Nuyambui, magna cum laude.
Kimberly Chen.
Yesenia Gomez.
Lily Chang.
Jessica Cruz.
Samantha Shun Wong.
Rowan May Go.
Susan Chow.
Christina Jean Mugg, cum laude.
Edward Kusuma, summa cum laude.
Jamily Nina Bugai.
Cindy Chan.
Liana Marie Pinedo.
Sufi Yin, cum laude.
Na Han.
Anna Zhang.
David Salvador Conejo.
Novi Kartika Dewey.
Monica Isabel Cordero.
Crystal Gustartio.
Gabriel Orlando Pineda.
Margaret Galatiano.
Laura Loera, summa cum laude.
Lorena Rose Betton.
Melissa H.T. Lau.
Vicky Marie Desmuke.
Nina Trang Mai, cum laude.
Sandra Elizabeth Martinez.
Chen Yang, cum laude.
Yameli Tello.
Stephen Ho Lu, cum laude.
Maricel Sangalan.
Ka Ho Wong, cum laude.
Myra Velasco.
Harvey Luhao Shen.
Catherine Choi.
Kevin Liu.
Irene Tan.
Arturo Lopez Jr.
Alan Sutrisno.
Enrique Barajas.
Jason Lee.
Shane Taylor McNulty, summa cum laude.
Pang Raymond.
Jorge Luis Chavez Jr.
Brian Wynn.
Alexander Mark T. Lim, Jr.
Glenn Kendrick T. Lim.
Paul Sang-in Lee.
Michael Ryan Fernandez, summa cum laude.
Tae Yoon Kim.
Julie H. Chan. Tracy Tran.
Kenechi Udengwu.
Betty Huynh.
Alan Quach.
Peter Tran.
Jessica Solis.
Victor Lamb.
Kimberly Nguyen, magna cum laude.
Judy Tang.
Elise Nguyen.
Jimmy Vong.
Deep Nguyen.
Renee Andrea Jett.
Dong Shan.
Kenneth Mario Amaduri. Daryl Paul Lopez Tan, cum laude.
Annabelle Sandoval.
Oliver Han. Elizabeth Ann Doling.
Brian Poye.
Lyris Ariana Seha.
Nicholas McDowell Brady.
Noelle Marianne Nyberg.
Seda Marie Velez.
Victorina Jesus Martinez.
Melissa Renee Rodriguez.
Charles Lawrence Miranda Jr.
G. Seo.
Andrew Rodolfo Cortez.
Kevin Tran.
Li Jiao Chen.
Azam Khan.
Shania Louis Wong. Chi Hang Chuang. Robert T. Huang. Corin Stephen Patrick Lockery, cum laude. Brandon Kenichi Perlis, magna cum laude. Raymond Wong. Farah Interatana. Maricela Rachel Galaviz. Sylvia Maricela Guardado. Kristen Linnea Castillo. Jun Huan Dang. Kit Fong. Hugh Kai Su. Yanming Lee. Kai Tu. Luis Alberto Toypanta. Afia Hawk. Benson Ma. Jeffrey Ulende Seok. Sung Jin Choi. Harvey Carabine.
I would like to introduce Dr. Jean Almaraz of the Management and Human Resources Department.
Dr. James Bassett will assist me in awarding the diplomas. The Management and Human Resources Department has 293 candidates, and the 2012 Outstanding Student is Mr. Andrew Robertson with a grade point average of 3.9.
Andrew Wallace Robertson, summa cum laude.
Matthew David Ferns.
Ashley Nicole Warren.
Rafael Benjamin Garcia Mendez.
Oscar Salazar.
Jason Edward Roman.
Luis Angel Alvarado Jr.
Joel A. Cortez.
Ernesto Quintanilla Jr.
Sabrina Sol Yee.
Dustin James Rodriguez.
Claudia Ada Jones.
Christina Lina Masso. Erica Jasmine Mesa.
Ronaldo Ray Lizandra Valdez.
Chanel Raveles.
Grace Jihi Han.
Matthew Mendoza.
Cynthia Ung.
Jeremy Joseph Sanchez.
Rosalind H. Wynn.
Edgar Eduardo Roldan.
Wade Garrett Fueconcillo.
Alicia Vajid.
Matthew Santos.
Leslie Tu Hong.
Vincent Chung Wing Chow, magna cum laude. Henry Su. Christopher T. Wu.
Scott Sibley.
Alexander A. Dionda.
James Thomas Snyder.
Adriana Quiroz.
Eric Adam Bowes.
Ivan Mercurio.
Tatiana Marquez.
Nancy Tai.
Ashley Elizabeth Simmons.
Sylvie Law, summa cum laude.
Henry Fong.
James Dang.
Delon Richard Graham.
Jeannie Ellen Webb.
Akila Alicia Grossi.
Caitlin Margaret Hench.
Ranisha Shantae Taylor.
Amanda Michelle Key, magna cum laude.
Erica Ashley Dunn.
Diane Villarreal.
Amy Teresa Tremel, cum laude.
Cassandra Lynn Holly White.
Gloria Malvo.
Tiffany Michelle Martinez.
Adrian Manso.
Candace Helene Price.
Erica Yesenia Togwal.
William Lynch.
Josephine Wu.
Ashley Brigitte Mayo.
Keiko Noda.
Jeanette Alicia Gerardo.
Adrian Martinez.
Yancy Gabriella Ingleton.
Natalie Robles.
Michelle Hiromi Ochi.
Edwin Arturo Mesa Jr.
Sin Tong Lei.
Hongshu Du.
Sammy Liu.
Abraham Garcia.
Jenny Lee. Vincent Wynn.
Noah Farias.
Sarah Lynn Lozano.
Joshua Bauer.
Randy Christian Villanueva.
Ramsey Tashman.
Emily Barrett.
Eric Yu. Jake Reed.
Diane Marie Bolus. William Ten Chen Tran.
Alendi Saeed Rangel Carlin.
Gamaliel Hernandez.
Lydia Denise Castro.
Gregory P. Flores.
Larissa Danielle Lovelady.
Jason Alexander Radovic.
Terry Lee Mitchell.
Tara Tellaby.
Cam Lynn Yee.
Natalia Marie Simpson.
Harrison Daniel Hinton Hardin.
Alexandra Diana Lopez.
Caitlin Lee Hyatt.
Myra Barajas.
Matthew Edward Mobilia.
James Soriano Canalita.
Clayton Thornton.
Lena Chan Mi Cho.
Andres Roberto Rodriguez.
Lon Claire Peterson.
Artine Tamasian.
Cameron Irvin, cum laude.
Nicholas Anthony Aleres.
Noemi Marari Medrano. Leticia Alejandrez.
Monique Longoria.
Martin Villapudua.
Tamira Blackwell Hopkins.
Christopher John Arieta.
Jonathan Dwayne Mosqueda.
Manuel Gutierrez.
Lynn Twee No.
Jenny Marie Billingsley.
Shayna Elaine Brooks.
Laura C. Luna.
Mark David Snow.
Joseph Michael Andrade.
Kyle Fletcher.
Brian Limon.
Savannah Demigian.
Cindy Jacqueline Loza.
David Guerrero.
Jose Alonso Ibarra Cardenas.
Annabelle May Ercio.
Megan Leslie Sigomar.
Emilio Ponce Jr.
Tamara Monisha Mitchell.
Stepan Gazalian.
Natalie DeVries.
Teresa Michelle Maxwell.
Danny Hill, magna cum laude.
Isabel Cristina Rodriguez.
Molly Elizabeth Godfrey, summa cum laude.
Angie Lorraine Granville.
Jeffrey Michael Headley.
Paula Elise George.
Chandler Lorraine Jones. Kelsey Lynn Cooper.
Peter Park.
Kijin Su.
Raymond Wu.
Loida Abigail Hernandez Wilson.
Antonius Effendi.
Caroline Mary Toby.
Julian Eric Nan.
Eric Yuman Ing.
Crystal Han. Christine Tang.
Lit Trung Kim.
Jacob Chang.
Denise Sanchez.
Cam Tran.
Erica Renee Scott.
Andrew Eric Verdugo.
Carla Maria Romero, summa cum laude.
Magdiel Cisneros.
Loanne H. Trong.
Cameron Emilio Perez.
Amanda Christine Pulley.
George Raja Mitwasi.
Sophia Marie Montiel.
Pradana Adi Willianto.
Donna Lee.
Megan Partida.
Amanda Nicole Long.
Stephen Michael Kent.
John Michael Lawrence.
Amy Wynn.
Edward Batoon.
Chelsea Nicole Thomas.
Cami Villegas.
Gregory Daniel Carpentier.
Shannon Teus.
Corey Randall Arnold, cum laude.
Leah Bibi Montano, cum laude.
Cameron R. Racedana. Joshua M. Choi Jr.
Jacqueline Signey Coelho.
Jonathan Andrew Dreyer.
Augusto Peraza III.
Manuel Licea.
Tao Gu. Kimberly Law.
Demara Leonore Turner.
Kevin Lamb.
Win-Win Tao La.
Pedro Cervantes.
Win Kong Pham.
Andy Fan.
Colin Fang.
Carly Nicole Scheuer.
Fawn Dip. Wendy Louie. Alicia Patrice Harris. Lisa G. Dameron.
Elicio Cuauhtemoc Villanueva.
Hemangini Lita Patel. Georgia Uchene Anyamam.
I would like to introduce Dr. James Schwartz, Interim Chair of the International Business and Marketing Department.
Thank you, Dr. Almaraz. I'll be assisted by IBM Associate Professor Jing Hu, who will join me on stage to assist in awarding our diplomas. The International Business Program has 135 candidates, and the 2012 Outstanding Student is Lauren Say, with a grade point average of 3.61.
Lauren Say, cum laude. Rex Vogel Harrison, cum laude.
Elizabeth Liliana Angel.
Kevin Dunn.
Ruben Arthur Duran III.
Andrew Lance Formentera.
Diana Valdez.
Sabrina Huda Sanchez.
Lena Dye.
Jacqueline Pamela Ho.
Shannon Nancy Strain.
Ethan Francis Ambrose.
Brian Daniel Daly.
Orlando Cam Fan. Arvin Harisurya.
Adam L. Ramley.
Aki Shibata.
Christopher Arceo.
Yui Miata.
Shelley Marie Trombley.
Karen Lindsay Stell. Therese Nicole Militante.
Tomohiro Utsunomiya.
Eduardo Juan Bernal.
Rodrigo Londaro.
Steve Koo.
Amanda Marie McDonough.
Min Fan.
Jason Allen Holt.
Kristen Ann Orozco.
Kaho Kim.
Jonathan Roswell Torres.
Herminia Fletes.
George Luke Freeman.
Wendy Samantha Guyen.
Jennifer Mi Wong.
Cynthia Zabalos.
Xuan Wang.
Javier Sanchez.
Emerson Bryant Taboni.
Chris Ya.
John William Mishima.
Juan Manuel Carmona Jr.
Arturo Ortega.
Nafisa Maiga.
Justin Calios Rodriguez.
Felipe Benjamin Robles.
Ivy Lynn Wang.
James Marcus Urbina.
Angel Christian Yao.
Melissa Imperatriz Rivera.
Matthew Jean Bringus.
Israel Kwangmyung Kim.
Joseph Paul Martinazzi II.
Matthew Robert Moreno.
Marine Alexanian.
Stephen Ma Ong.
Cheryl Elizabeth Jeffries.
Darren Thomas Marr. Justin Ryan Yeezy. Caitlin J. Valencia. Chantal Verdusco. Ingrid Madrigal. Stephanie V. Laura. Andres E. Hurtado. Alma Lopez Aldaco. Libby C. Albosurez. Lupe Marcos.
Next, Dr. Hu and I will award the diplomas for marketing management. The marketing management program has 214 candidates, and the 2012 outstanding student is Mr. Robert Kanaho with a grade point average of 3.94.
Robert Philip Cangiano, Kellogg's Honors College, summa cum laude. Catherine Evelyn Meyer, cum laude, Kellogg's Honors College.
Robert Nelson Wickman Jr.
Rebecca Ann Stites.
Megan Anna Swanson.
Amit Sharma.
Haley Ray Prue.
Jessica Lamb.
Greta Ariano.
Ghislaine Bernal Mota.
Daniela Joanna Ramuno.
Montserrat Escobedo.
Rebecca Suzanne Vincent.
Jennifer Zambrana.
Suran Park. Tamara Dasuki.
Jaime David Ariola.
Jacqueline Nicole Schindler.
Nicholas David Lugatoff.
Sean Patrick Gurley.
Lorenzo Paredes.
Aiden Tassick.
Joanna Camille Texan.
Charles Joseph Barakat.
Froilan Santos.
Fabian Guzman.
Gerald R. Pedro.
Kenny Wang.
David Navarro. Alejandro Hernandez.
Vahan Koltik-Chan.
Mayra Casas.
Gustavo Adolfo Vasquez.
Reina Trinidad.
Rafael Gonzalez Davis.
Clint D. Jones Jr.
Vera Candiego.
Elizabeth Aguirre.
Jason Wijaya, cum laude.
Kyle William Halsey.
Glenn Michael Gunawan.
Vu Lee.
Tehran Marcos. Keelan Chong.
Beatriz de Anda.
Christine Dana Wong.
Mia Quinn.
Sherry Ho.
Christopher Joseph Morris.
Robert Matsura.
Gabriel Perez Jr.
Victor Wallachek.
Jaime Pineda.
Ivan Mashashu Sugita.
Michael Mancuso.
Kay Joe. Noreen Ibrahim.
Carl David Osaki. Mitchell Ian Pass. Toby,
Andrea.
Toby Lamb.
Andrea Mendez.
Mandy Ching. Joshua Douglas Cameron. Deborah Sao.
Wanitaria Buricynthia Tanitana, magna cum laude.
Tassina Rahman.
Ann Kit Doan.
Fazli Azmi.
Christine Kaibigan Lago.
Jason Torado.
Christy Neon Liu.
Michael Alvarado.
Cynthia Tapia.
Elizabeth Yoon.
Cynthia Annette Lopez.
Jacqueline Elise Alvarez, magna cum laude.
Joseph Lay.
A.J. Ellis.
Rohan Harish Bhatt.
Jonathan Zhang.
Vanessa Janelle Caldera. Abigail Trejo.
Sung Zun Chen Shi.
Vincent Liu.
Yang Shao.
Asha Ariana Hill Shirley.
Jimmy Chen.
Jacqueline Clene Flencher.
Derek Tin Truong.
Kwok An Vo.
Osasu Martins Oronsaye.
Catherine Kamiko Takashita.
Amanda Ruth Mosley.
Evan Leong.
Valerie Pia.
Richard Chu.
Andrew Christopher James.
Samuel Vincent Piazza. Dustin Fair.
Kat Anderson. Cindy Varghese.
Adriana Christina Luis Catania.
Brittany Rayanne Jackson.
Amit Kushalani.
Reginald Leon Stewart.
Devin Joseph Mayer.
Hui Zhang.
Jorge Chavez Lopez.
Lin Wei.
Hadar Dia Alduri.
Timothy Rosendo Ocampo.
Mina Wogi Zaki.
Alexandra Ray Smith.
Chadi Imad Zen.
Stephen Gregory Aguilar.
Martin C. Robles.
Heba Ferris.
Rami Chand Kalbakji.
Samantha Lee Quisenberry.
Shara Devuti.
Jessica Lauren Castellanos.
Michael Diaz.
Nicholas Zalaba Rojas.
Lily Huen.
Lucas Arthur Serrano.
Nabil Ijaz Khan. Crystal Faye Gibbons. Danielle Nicole Maggio. Stephen Vern Johnson. Lindsay Nicole Shaver. Trisha Lynn Iyer. Nima Shan Kodai. Perla Solchaga. Eric Briggs. Dawit Asfaha. Vivian Lee. Ryan Eugene Nichols, cum laude. Matthew Thompson. Eric Daniel Farmer. Brian K. Karui. Stephen Gilbert Morales. Thomas James Searcher III, cum laude. Charles Joseph Giampetro Jr. Vanessa Talene Nakara. Josephine Chi. Sergio Nava Jr. Drew Costrita. Jeffrey Carter Warren. Charvita Cantley. Maria Dolores Romero. Blake Byrne.
Congratulations, class of 2012. All right, this concludes the College of Business Administration commencement ceremony. Thank you for being with us. Will the audience please remain seated during the recessional? One more time, class of 2012. Congratulations.